Well, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, today's Saturday, July 18th, 2020. Got some birthday shout outs. Well, actually, no birthdays today. Got some Facebook poke shout outs going out to Amanda Sue Little and Karen Sanders. And well, let's see. Yeah, Amanda Sue and Karen Sanders. So thank you gals for poking me. I am now poking you back. All right, looks like it's time for our weather forecast. Well, because well, there wasn't much there to do the morning pokies, and so anyway, weather forecast for today is mostly sunny skies, highs around 98 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly clear overnight with skies lows around 79 degrees Fahrenheit and winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now then, let's see. Tomorrow, July 19th. Mixed clouds and sun this morning. Scattered thunderstorms developing in the afternoon. Well, then we're going to have winds out of the west at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow's high is going to be around 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Thunderstorms likely over in the evening, and then chances of scattered thunderstorms overnight. Storms may be contained strong gusts of wind, and lows around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be straight out of the north at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 80%. Then scattered thunderstorms on Monday, July 20th, variable clouds with scattered thunderstorms. They may contain some strong gusty winds. Highs around 87 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Scattered thunderstorms during the evening becoming more widespread overnight. Lows around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds are going to be light and variable. Chances of rain 80%. Southeast winds, that is, approximately 5 miles per hour. Then Tuesday, June, July the 21st, scattered thunderstorms, highs near 85 degrees Fahrenheit, winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, chances of rain 60%. Partly cloudy in the evening, followed by scattered thunderstorms after midnight. Lows around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds light and variable, chances of rain 40%. Those light and variable winds are going to be out of the southwest, pretty close to 4 miles per hour. And then Wednesday, July 22nd, the time to wrap up that 5 day forecast. Partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms in the morning. Highs around 91 degrees Fahrenheit, winds west to southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. Partly to mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms. Lows around 72 degrees Fahrenheit and winds light and variable. Chances of rain 50%. So there you have it. Those are the 5 day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area for today, July the 18th. Alrighty then. Let's see what's going on. I was going to maybe kick off a song. Yesterday I sang some Randy Travis and a couple of songs like that. Oh, lordy me. Let's see, what else did I want to sing? I thought about singing, you know, if y'all would give me some song requests, I really would appreciate it because I'm getting tired of singing the same old, but they're the ones I know. I would go up and look at the popular Billboard shots, but I don't know. Um, I could just sing all kinds of stuff. But anyway, we're going to lock the doors and turn the lights down low right about now. Uh, oh, whoops. Song lyrics, Your Man. Baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on. I just to be your man. Oh, there's no hurry, don't you worry. We can take our time. Come a little closer, let's go over what I've had in mind. Oh, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. Well, I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite this strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on. Just to be your man. Ain't nobody ever loved nobody the way that I love you. We're all alone now, and you don't know how long I've wanted to. Unlock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. Baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. I've been thinking about this all day long. Never felt a feeling quite as strong. I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. I said I can't believe how much it turns me on just to be your man. There you go. How's about ooh 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 ooh? We'll do this one. Song lyrics: The Gambler. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took our turns staring out the window at the darkness. The bedroom boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him a bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. And he said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you've got to learn to play it right. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to pull 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. Oh, when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting. Oh, when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser. And the best thing you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he finished speaking, he turned back towards the window, crushed out his cigarette, and faded off to sleep. And somewheres in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found A lesson I could keep. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. And you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run, and you never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You've got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. All right. That was old Kenny Rogers. Yo, Kenny Rogers. How's about hmm trying to think of what it is. Da 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 dee dee dee. Um there we go. Song lyrics, Jody and the Kid. There we go. She would meet me in the morning on my way down to the river, waiting patient by the China berry tree, with her feet already dusty from the pathway to the levee, and her little blue jeans rolled up to her knees. And I'd paid her no attention as she tagged along beside me, trying hard to copy everything I'd done. But I couldn't help from smiling when I heard somebody saying, "Oh, looky yonder, there goes Jody and the kid." Even after we grew older, we could still be seen together as we walked along the levee holding hands. For as surely as the seasons, she was changing to a woman, and I'd lived enough to call myself a man. And she often lay beside me in the coolness of the evening, till the morning sun was shining on my bed. And at times when she was sleeping, I would smile when I'd remember how they used to call us Jody and the Kid. Now the world's a little older, and the years have changed the river, 'cause there's houses where there didn't used to be. And on Sundays I go walking down the pathway to the levee with another little girl who follows me. And it makes the old folks smile to see her tag along beside me, doing little things the way her mama did. But it gets a little lonesome when I hear somebody saying, "Looky yonder, there goes Jody and the kid." All right, that almost got me. It's been a while since I let a song get to me, but that one almost did it. I don't know why. My heart to poon the girdle. Let's see, we'll do that one. How's about let me think of it. Let me think of what it was. Oh, hey, that looks like Pancho and Lefty on the TV. It's not exactly, but what that is over there is the three Godfathers, John Wayne and a couple other fellers, but we're gonna do Pancho and Lefty just because. Song lyrics: Pancho and Lefty. Living on the road, my friend, it's gonna keep you free and clean. And now you wear your skin like iron, and your breath is hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, and sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy, his horse was fastened as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his fence for all the honest world to feel. Now Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying word. Oh, but that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to do. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio. Where he got the bread to go, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. We only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. The poets tell how Pancho fell and lefties living in cheap hotels. The desert's quiet, Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. I said all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. All right. Hey, you know what? Hey, it looks like well, let's see what kind of time we got here. I've been running these things really short lately. One of these days I should run them full length, and that way you guys can enjoy the pleasures of this and that and the other. Uh, but let's see, there was something else I was going to do a while ago. My Fred Pandora. Let's see. That one would be um. Wow, I can't even think of it. The main title of that song. Um. Da 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 dee dee da. Uh. Hey, it was somebody that sang the blues. She did. She did. She sang the blues. Um. Bobby McGee. That's who she was. Jeez whiz. Couldn't come up with it. Song lyrics: Bobby McGee. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, headed for the train, and is feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained, and it rode us all the way to New Orleans. Well, I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty head bandana And I played her sad while Bobby sang the blues. And them windshield wipers slapped in time as I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. And we sang up every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. And feeling good was his Lord when Bobby sang the blues. And feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Well, from the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, oh, Bobby shared secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through all kinds of things. Bobby kept me from the cold. Well, one day near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away. And man, this is the wrong song. Hold on. Song lyrics Bobby McGree, Chris Christopherson. There. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Mhm. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me through everything I'd done, and every night she kept me from the cold. And then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let her slip away, looking for that home I hope she'd find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for a single yesterday, holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, and nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. And feeling good was the easy Lord when Bobby sang the blues, and feeling good was good enough for me, good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Up me and Bobby McGee. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 lee. Oh la 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 la. La 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 Bobby McGee. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Yeah, sorry, when I first pulled it up, it gave me the what's her goof version of it. Oh, what is her name? Janis Joplin. And it kind of threw me off because I'm not Janis Joplin, and I was singing a male version of it, and she turns it into a female version of it, and well, it threw me off, but good, I'm telling you. Let's see. Anything else he does? I know he does. Um, Song lyrics like a Rolling Stone. Well, this is Bob Dylan. Oh, that's not the one I was thinking of. Song lyrics Chris Christopherson of Rolling Stone. Song lyrics Chris Christopherson like a Rolling Stone. The Pilgrim, chapter 3. See him wasted on the sidewalk in his jacket and his jeans, wearing yesterday's misfortune like a smile. Once he had a future full of money, love, and dreams, which he spent like they was going out of style. And he keeps right on charging for that better or for worse, searching for a shine he never found. Never knowing if believing is a blessing or a curse. It's a blessing or a curse. Or if the going up was worth coming down. Why, he's a poet, he's a picker, he's a prophet, he's a pusher. He's a pilgrim and a preacher, and a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly true and partly fiction, trying every wrong direction. He's lonely and way back home. He was tasted good and evil in your bedroom and your bars, and he's had trade wishy washy wooshy wooshy dooshy doo. That's not it. That's not the song I was looking for. Don't know if I even had it right. Don't even know the score. So I'm not going to sing that there song particularly well because, well, I don't know it. So I'm going to sing it no more. There you go. There's your rhyming verses. Your rhyming verses brought to you by Shenandoah Briscoe. All right. Hey, folks, let's see. It looks like it's about story time. In today's story time, we're going to be doing uh, the Brothers Grimm once again. What did we decide? The 12 Huntsmen? Two. Yeah, 12 Huntsmen. It's 2 pages or 3 pages. Let's put it that way. There was once a prince who was brothered, mothered to a maiden, betrothed, betrothed to a maiden, the daughter of a king whom he loved very much. One day, when they were together and very happy, a messenger came from the prince's father, who was lying ill, to summon him home as he wished to see him before he died. He said to his beloved, I must go away and leave you now, but I give you this ring as a keepsake, and when I am king I will come and fetch you away. Then he rode off, and when he got home he found his father on his deathbed. His father said, My dear son, I wanted you to see once more. I wanted to see you once more before I died. Promise to marry the bride I have chosen for you. And he named a certain princess. His son was very sad and without reflecting promised to do what his father wished, and thereupon the king closed his eyes and died. Now, when the prince had been proclaimed king, and the period of mourning was past, the time came when he had to keep his promise to his father. He made his offer to the princess, and it was accepted. His betrothed heard of this and grieved so much over his faithfulness that she very nearly died. The king, her father, asked, Dear child, why are you so sad? You shall have whatever you desire. She thought for a moment and then said, Dear father, I want 11 maidens, all exactly like me in face, figure, and height. The king said, If it is possible, your wish shall be fulfilled. Then he caused a search to be made all over his kingdom till the 11 maidens were found, all exactly like his daughter. The princess ordered 12 huntsmen dressed to be made, which she commanded the maidens to wear, putting on the 12th herself. Then she took leave of her father and rode away to the with the maidens to the court of her former bridegroom, whom she loved so dearly. She asked him if he wanted any huntsmen, and whether he would take them all into his service. Well, the king did not recognize her, but as they were all so handsome, he said yes, and he would engage them. So they all entered the king's service. Now the king had a lion which was a wonderful creature, for he knew, sorry, wonderful creature, for he knew all secrets and hidden things. He said to the king one evening, "You you fancy you have 12 handsome, you have 12 huntsmen there, don't you?" Yes, the king. Yes, said the king. Well, you are mistaken, said the lion. They are 12 maidens. The king answered that can't be true. How can you prove it? Oh, have some peas strewn in your anteroom tomorrow, and you will soon see. Men have a firm tread, and when they walk on peas, they don't move. But maidens trip and trot and slide and make the peas roll about. The king was pleased with the lion's advice and ordered the peas to be strewn on the floor. There was, however, a servant of the king who favored the huntsmen, and when he heard that they were to be put to this test, he went and told them all about it, and said, "The lion is going to prove to the king that you are maidens." Well, the princess thanked him, and said afterwards to her maidens, "Do your utmost to tread firmly on the peas." The next morning, when the king ordered them to be called, they walked into the antechamber with so firm a tread that not a pea moved. And when they had gone away, the king said to the lion, "You lied. They walked just like men." But the lion answered, "They had been warned of the test, and were prepared for it. Just let 12 spinning wheels be just let 12 spinning wheels be brought into the antechamber, and they will be delighted at the sight, as no man would be." This plan also pleased the king, and he ordered the spinning wheels. But again the kind servant warned the huntsman of the plan. And when they were alone, the princess said to her maidens, "Control yourselves, and don't so much as look at the spinning wheels." And when the kings next morning sent for the huntsmen, they walked through the antechamber without even glancing at the spinning wheels. Then the king said to the lion, "You lied to me. They are men. They never looked at the spinning wheels." The lion answered, "They knew that they were on their trial, and restrained themselves." But the king would not believe him any more. The 12 huntsmen always went with the king on his hunting expeditions, and the longer he had them, the better he liked them. Now it happened one day when they were all hunting that the news came of the royal bride's approach. When the true bride heard it, the shock was so great that her heart nearly stopped, and she fell down in a dead faint. The king, thinking something had happened to his favorite huntsman, ran to help him, and pulled off his glove. Then he saw the ring which he had given to his first betrothed, and when he looked her in the face, he recognized her. He was so moved that he kissed her, and when she opened her eyes, she smiled. "Thou art mine," she said, "thou art mine, and I am thine, and nobody in the world shall separate us." Then he sent a messenger to the other bride, and begged her to go home, as he had already had a wife, and he who has an old dish does not need a new one. Their marriage was then celebrated, and the lion was taken into favor again, as after all he had spoken the truth. And there you have it. That was the 12 Huntsmen. Hokey dokey. Hey, that gives us the uh, end of the story time for the for the Shen Show for today. Let's try the daily bread. Aha, aha, oh, ha, ha, ha. Today's daily bread. Let's see. Uh, of course, wake up, mouse click, mouse click, click yes. Start dwell clicker 2, go to sleep. Okay, today's daily bread. When the splendor is gone. And the splendor is gone. Okay, today's daily bread is brought to us by the Bible with Frisco 2020. Yes, the Bible with Frisco 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading is going to be Psalm 23 through 25 and Acts 21:18 through 40. That's right, the Bible with Briscoe 2020. Okay, let's see here. Is that right? That's not right. Today's reading is going to be Psalms 20 through 22 and Acts 21, 1 through 17. When the splendor is gone. Goody, goody, goody. Okay, the Daily Bread's scripture, though, today will be Lamentations, and that'll be 3:13 through 24. 3:13 through 24. Here we go. He pierced my heart with arrows from his quiver. I became the laughingstock of all my people. They mocked me in song all day long. He has filled me with bitter herbs and given me gall to drink. He has broken my teeth with gravel, and he has trampled me in the dust. I have been deprived of peace. I have forgotten what prosperity is. So I say, my splendor is gone, and all that I had hoped for from the Lord. I remember affliction and my wandering, the bitterness and the gall. I was remembered then, I well remember then, and my soul is downcast within me. Yet this I can call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassion never fails. There are new, they are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion, and therefore I will wait for him. And that, my friends, is Lamentations 3:13 through 24, which concludes the daily bread portion of the Bible that was brought to you by the Bible with Frisco 2020. Yes, the Bible with Briscoe 2020 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading will be Psalms 20 through 22 and Acts 21 1 through 17. All right, that concludes the Daily Bread portion of the program, which concludes the show. Yep, that's it for the Shen Show, friends. I've got one more song for you, and that would be, oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Ba-da-ba-da-doo. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. Oh, I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here's Finn Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show, and as always, God loves you and so do I. So be blessed and come back and see me again tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here and I hope that you are too.